YouTube family, what's good? Oh my goodness, it has been a hot minute. We are in Durham, North Carolina right now, man. The views are crazy. You see the new whip too. I'm not gonna show y'all till I get parked up, but I got 2 reviews in one for y'all today. So y'all stay tuned until we get there. Peace. We're back. What's going on, YouTube? So I just want to introduce you guys to the brand new Ford Focus ST. I just copped this car. It's a 2014 ST. See the badge. 2.0 turbo from the factory. Nothing too crazy. Comes with a 6-speed shifter. I gotta clean it, it's really dirty. But yeah, this is the 2014 Ford Focus. I'll be posting more about this car. I want to start doing track time and stuff like that, so we'll definitely start doing that. We'll start with the ones that I like. So the 5 things I do like: it's a practical car, it's small, but it still has a lot of room. I'll show you what I mean by that. So the trunk space is pretty optimal. You do have the seats that go down. They do flatten all the way down, but the front seats have to go up. And just for range, I'll show you guys. I'm 6'2", and I fit in the back of this thing no problem. This is me sideways, and this is me in the trunk. As you see, I can lay my feet down. I could lay down if I really wanted to, just in the trunk space. See, I'm laying down in the trunk space. So that's not even with the seats pushed down. So it's plenty of room if you're like moving or something, or if you carry like a lot of boxes or something like that. You can just throw them in there. It does come with a full-size spare tire, which is really cool too. Most people take them out for weight, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. The other things that I like, it does have the rear windshield wiper. So when it's raining or like snowing or something, you can still see. The other thing I like about the Ford Focus ST is the noises that it produces from the factory. It has a nice turbo whine. They put speakers so that it siphons the turbo noises into the vehicle, so that we can hear it a little bit more. But going into the vehicle, the third thing that I could say that I like the most is probably the shifter. It's very easy to use. You can put it in gear with one finger. You know, it's super easy to use. AC, heat, everything blows really nicely in this car. Another cool thing, we got our boost gauges. So it's a trans temperature, boost gauge, and oil pressure. And you also have your temperatures for your engine coolant and your fuel gauge down there as well. The dash goes to 160, so that's cool as well. Power steering works phenomenal. This car came with WeatherTech mats. So they made this car back in the day, so everything's manual because it's a race car. So like the seat adjustments and everything all around this car is manual. The steering wheel does have a lever where you can move it, which is pretty cool too. The lights and stuff are here. I'll do a more in-depth video of this car once I clean it up. But it does come with a sunroof too. It's got the bigger spoiler. If you notice too, all Focuses have the same rear ends except for the badge and your exhaust. Most Focuses have the single exhaust and the flat bumper. This one's got the more aggressive rear bumper with the center exhaust. And then also the spoilers are different. It's got a hole right here. It's a lot bigger. Another few things. So Ford was kind of weird when they made this car because the rear ends are all the same. So the only thing they changed up was the front half of the vehicle. So from the fender up is all different, like the headlights. These are the pre-facelift, the bug eyes. This is why I like this car, because it stands out from the other Ford Focuses. You can't really tell that they're STs because of all the headlights are like that, and they have the LEDs that go in them, so they all look the same. This is the only one you can tell big face. It's a ST. Another thing, so the front bumpers are different on the stock Focus. It doesn't have this massive grille with the ST badge. Also the fog lights. Hey, Beamer. Fourth thing I like, it's super easy to work on. All the parts are super cheap too. Like I just did the brakes. They're carbon brakes. They cost me, I think, $30 for both sides. And then the pads were like another 40 something. So with labor, it was like 180 or something like that, which was not bad. I can't really say too much else. Another thing I like is how big the windscreen is. So when you're driving, you have plenty of space to see what's going on. See, it goes all the way up here, so it's pretty massive. The sunroof, same. It's pretty big for the size of the car it is, because once you're sitting like in the driver's seat like this, and the sunroof is like right here, so like me, this is a POV of me looking up, all I could see is that much, but it keeps going back, so it's plenty enough. I did end up buying this thing because there's nowhere to mount your phone in this car. They do have the Ford Focuses. They come with the Apple CarPlay, reverse camera, and all that good stuff. I opted out to get this one, less weight and just less stuff that I have to fix later on in the future. It does have a glass holder here. You can put your glasses in, etc. I like all the lights. They're really nice. They got this nice little white light coloring to them, so it kind of makes it look more modern. Got the ST badge on the door on both sides. But yeah, the seats are really comfortable. I do like these seats, and for some reason most people don't like it, but if you can tell, if I get you on a flat surface, the seats actually go up on an incline, so your legs are kind of forced to sit upwards like that. So people, what they often do is put the race seats in and get the bracket, so that way the seat sits level, which is something that I might think about. But I do like the way that you're kind of slunched back in the seat. It makes you feel like more of a part of the car. It's got super big bolsters, so if you're on the heavier side, it's going to be a little tough fitting in here, but you could definitely manage. This car's definitely built for small people, and I'm 6'2", and you can see where my head's at. Hold on. We'll give this thing a start up right quick and a walk around of it being on, and talk about the things that I don't. This is the exhaust note. It's very subtle, very chill. I'll give it a rev real quick. So it does have like a burble tune from factory. They automatically just they pop like that. I don't know why. So I know you heard that on the rev sample. Coming to the engine. It's a very interesting engine. It's direct injection, so it makes a lot of black smoke, and that's one of the things that I don't like. Just sometimes it'll like puff out a little cloud every now and again. So that's one thing I don't like. Another thing I don't like is how small, oh my goodness, this gas tank is. It's ridiculous. The gas tank on this car only holds about like 10 gallons or so, and it'll top out. So you're only getting like 190 to 200 something miles on a good day. When I was in the mountains, I did notice that this car, the miles went up a lot more. So when I would put gas, I think it was because of the altitude, I would get like 250 gallons for one fill up. Here, for a fill up, I'll probably get about, I'd say about 210, 220 max. And then that goes out in a day, depending on how heavy your foot is. So that's always cool too. This car does not have a blow-off valve, but the turbo is super loud with this AF dynamic intake that goes from the turbo all the way up here, which I'll show you guys too. I'm gonna mic this car up and drive with the mic in there, but yeah, for what it is, it's pretty decent. Another thing I can say that I don't like about this car is these lights are in a very weird spot. I would just much rather them have put the lights here, you know, instead of having them on the side, because when I'm sitting down in the car and I look up, I have to look all the way behind my head just to get these lights. And then sometimes I don't turn it on or miss the button or hit the wrong button. But that's another thing I don't like about this car. Another thing that I don't like, this should be the third thing that I don't like about it, is this thing cannot keep a good set of tires on it for more than, 2 months, because every time you do a pull, it just shreds the tires off of it. It doesn't matter what gear, you're gonna spin no matter what. So I actually need to do a tire rotation. It's wrapped on Continentals right now. The Ford Focus RS is the younger brother, basically, of this car. So it has a bigger motor. So this one makes 252 from the factory, about 270 something torque. I'll put all the numbers up on the screen. But the RS makes a 350 wheel, 350 torque. This one's front wheel drive, so it spins right here. The RS is all wheel drive, so it spins on all four. So that thing is just a straight demon when it comes to like cornering and drifting and turning and just absolute crazy acceleration. But this car definitely gets up, man. Like for what it is, for how small it is, you know, it's a beast is what I'd say. This has nothing to do with Ford, but another thing that I didn't like when I bought this car was please check your rims when you buy cars, okay? These rims, the previous owner had put on aftermarket. So that answers your question. Yes, they are aftermarket. He put lug nut locks on all of the wheels, but he forgot to leave me the key. So now I'm searching for a lug nut key, which I cannot find. And I've been looking since I bought the car. So that's another thing that I can say I don't like. And then also, besides from being black, chill. It just gets really dirty fast. But yeah, this is the Ford Focus, man. I can't really say too much. I'm gonna get a more in-depth video and go in and tinker with things and talk about more things and show you guys the buttons, what they do, have the video more lined up. But I really came here to show you guys this beauty right here. This beauty is what we're going to be reviewing today. I just had to introduce you guys to my new Ford Focus ST 2014 off the lot. So welcome. You'll see more videos. You'll see some turbo sounds. You'll see a whole bunch of stuff coming in. Just stay patient, subscribe, and keep watching, and just stay positive. Have faith in God. Wherever you want to be in life, you will get there. Just stay positive. But yeah, welcome. So I blew up the ST. She fried, so she done for. So I was about to go to the shop. So goodbye, ST. Right after this video, a few weeks later, the ST started smoking real bad and it finally gave out. The motor just said kaboom and it left the chat. So I'm still almost done with the ST. I'm gonna have it in the shop with a new motor and we'll be making videos again. Stay tuned. I know this is hilarious because it's a Ford and then you see the video of it blowing up right after the review. But enjoy the content. More videos on the way. Project Garage 36. I'm out.